The norms are vertical and horizontal machining centers. We have applications of both out here. Vertical, where do they get their name? Do you guys know?
The spindle turns.
The spindle orientation. Look at the spindle center line. A vertical machining center, the spindle center line is running vertical. A horizontal machining center, the spindle center line is running horizontally. VMC and HMC are their abbreviations. ATC types, carousel type and swing arm type. The only thing we have in our shop are the carousel type, also known as the umbrella tool changers. The swing arm tool types usually have a large chain full of tools, usually mounted to the side of the CNC machine. The swing arm that it's talking about is the arm that comes out and moves the tool from the chain or storage facility to put it into the spindle. Any questions?
Yeah, can you run over that one more time? Just some more information right there. The two different kinds of...
Two different types of milling machines or tool changers?
The tool changers.
Tool changers, the carousel types are what we call the umbrellas.
Okay.
They're usually inside the machine. And then the tool arm, or what they're calling the swing arm type, is a large, sometimes guys you could see 200 tools in this chain on the side of the machine on some of the larger machining centers. The normal would be like 30 to 40. Yes, sir.
Do manufacturing companies like the carousel type that much?
The carousel types are great for limited amounts of tools.
Yeah.
I will tell you that they may not be as quick. You can't stage a tool in a ready position on a umbrella style machine, so that makes it a little bit difficult. On the umbrella style machine, you have to put a tool up and then go get a tool to put it in the spindle. On a tool arm or a swing arm type, I can actually call up the tool and have it in the ready station, so that when I'm ready to change tools, it just changes tools and goes immediately back to machining. It can put that tool away while the machine is actually in production. So it would be a little bit more of a production type machine. The umbrella types are, I'm going to say, not as strong. You know, most of them have like plastic or small metal clips holding the tools in the umbrella. So they are a little more susceptible to crash or damage during a crash than a tool arm is. The tool arms are a little more rigid. That answer your question?
Yes.
A vertical CNC milling machine, picture of one that happens to look like a Bridgeport, probably has a VIDEO0082 type control. Hardinge is what it's calling out. Hardinge is actually making Bridgeport machines now. Vertical machining center. Got a Haas VF3 pictured. What was the difference between a CNC mill and a CNC machining center, guys? ATC. Very good. Yes, sir.
Okay, earlier you said the mill can do 3D
Surfacing?
Yeah, 3D surfacing, like on the propeller or whatever. It had a picture of a machining center. Since there are differences, just the ATC could be regular.
It could. It could. Guys, 30 years ago when I got into this industry, this is what I was making airplanes on. So the complex surfaces of aircraft wings were surface milled onto a part. We used to call it mold line. I'm not real sure where that term came along, but they were complex surfaces. You can do swarfs. You can do a part on a radius with an angle and have either or both the radius and the angle change as it's machining. And I will show you some examples of that when we get into CAM, but quite frankly, hand programming, complex surfaces, probably not. Probably not. Not in this day and age. CAM softwares are too readily available. More questions?